Test. 1 2 1 2.
Hello, coming to you from the Den on the campus of Southwestern College. Mic check, mic check. I mean, we see levels. That one's working. Okay. So I guess this one's working. All right. We're here at the Den on the campus of Southwestern College. It's Pacific Coast Athletic Conference play as the Palomar Comets come into Jaguar territory to take on Southwestern. Comets coming to this one 6-10 overall, 1-3 in conference play. Southwestern 7-10 in overall, 2-3 in conference play. Palomar coming off a win against Grossmont, beating Grossmont 89-70. And on the other side for Southwestern, currently on a 4-game losing streak, looking to stop that here tonight. Southwestern 2-3 at home, Palomar 2-4 and away. The Comets led by head coach Ivan Patterson in his second year, and Southwestern led by second-year head coach Tyrone Shelley. Let's get into those starting lineups before the game starts.
Check.
Thomas Marcus, off of injury, gets his 4th start of the season. He wears number 2 and is a sophomore guard, standing at 6'3". PCAC leading scorer Spivey Word wears number 4. Number 14, Joseph Ogbabor, the sophomore forward, standing at 6'3". Number 21, Jaden Mathis, the 6'4" sophomore forward. And number 22, Jason Ezadegwu, the freshman point guard, standing at 6'2", getting his 11th start of the night. And on the other side for the Jaguars, Jartavius Jackson wearing number 0. Quentin Vela out of Madison, he wears number 4. The starting sophomore small forward, standing at 6'6", Darian Carter Hollinger. Jaden Barnett gets another start here tonight, the freshman point guard. And Kevin Davies gets his first start of the night. He's wearing number 21 and will be at the tip. I'm joined tonight by Scott Catlin.
Hello, hello.
Southwestern alum, also coached football at Palomar. So, Scott, we know both of these teams to be mid-tier in PCAC play. How do you take that into consideration?
Well, both teams feel they should be a little bit better record-wise than they are. Both have lost some games that they felt they should have won.
Right.
So at this point of the season is when you're trying to get some momentum heading towards the end.
Pull-up jumper inside the key. Rebound, Jartavius Jackson. One and done for Palomar. This is Southwestern's first offensive possession of the night. They've been struggling offensively right now averaging 66 points per game. Palomar averaging 80 per game. So even in the losses for Palomar, they've been putting up a lot of points.
Yeah, and for Southwestern, I like to see a lot of ball movement early, try to get some good open looks.
Kevin Davis working the glass early in this one with the offensive rebound, reset shot clock. DCH with the miss from the mid-range.
Palomar in a 2-3 zone.
13 on the clock.
Okay.
Pass over to Vela. He passes up the shot. Drives baseline. 6 on the clock. 2 cutters cutting at the same time. Yeah, they got to chuck it up.
Yep.
And loses the dribble. 1-on-1. And the finish with the left. That is Jason Ezadegwu with the first points.
So next time they do that cross-court pass and Ford gets a look like that, he's going to need to take that shot.
You got to be looking for the shot.
They're not going to get a better shot later in the shot clock.
Baseline drive.
It's a good move there.
And it looks like
stepped out of bounds.
The dribble penetration by Thomas Marcus. His foot stepped on the baseline. Turnover for Palomar. Looks like Palomar was saying that 2-3 zone. Looks like those 2 guys up front will step out just a little bit, create more pressure on the ball handlers on top. We don't see a lot of zone in community college basketball.
No, not at all.
Another turnover. 2-on-2.
And
the reverse lay-in by Marcus, his first points of the night. Palomar up early, 4-0.
Yeah, and Southwestern going to have to eliminate the on-ball, live ball turnovers. That's when they've struggled because teams have been getting out and running on them and having numbers.
And those are the areas you can't turn the ball over.
Yeah, you can't have live ball turnovers. You just get outnumbered in transition and teams get easy buckets.
And when you're playing against a zone, it's less dribble penetration and more ball movement because the ball moves faster than a ball handler.
Yeah, you need ball movement and cutters.
DCH on top to Vela. Vela drives right. Euro inside, too strong off the glass, 1 and done for Southwestern.
Yeah, good contest there.
Wide open look from Ezadegwu for 3. Kevin Davis on the rebound, his second on the night. Almost 3 minutes into tonight's contest, and Southwestern still without a point.
Yeah, they're going to need to push the ball a little more, I think.
When the offense is struggling, you got to find different ways to create.
Yeah,
DCH down low, off the glass, and the first points for Southwestern.
Yeah, in basketball, we say the ball tends to find energy. So if you're a little more energetic, a little more sense of urgency, not out of control, obviously, but just push the pace a little more to get in a rhythm.
Southwestern, the man-to-man defense. The drive inside, can't finish with the left, defended by Davis. Palomar still with the ball. New shot clock. Cross-court pass.
Dangerous pass.
Open lane. And elevates inside the lane. 2 points for the Comets.
Yeah, the Jaguars need to match the energy right now.
DCH inside. Nice pass to Davis under the basket. Assist DCH and the finish by Davis.
Yeah, I think they're going to need to work through number 10. Every time the ball touches the paint, that's a good thing for them.
The drive and the finish with the left. Tough move by Thomas Marcus. He has 4 points.
That's Thomas Marcus, correct. He used to play football for San Diego High.
Mm-hmm.
Good, yeah, very good athlete.
Marcus, his 4th game on the season. He was ineligible. Have an open guy in the corner. Pass it up. The runner inside the lane. And rebounded Degwu. Ezadegwu, excuse me.
Yeah, so see how Palomar's pushing the pace a little bit more, so they're in a little better rhythm. So they need to push here.
Yeah, Palomar's already back on the defensive side. Jackson.
Yeah, but just getting in their sets a little earlier might get the defense scrambling a little bit more.
Davis and Carter Hollinger each with points. Attack the middle on a 2-3, and Carter Hollinger with the easy bucket leads all Southwestern scorers with 4.
I think they hurt us.
Yeah.
Get the ball to that high post.
Well, in that high post, Carter Hollinger, that's his game, that mid-range game, and he has the size at 6'6".
Yeah, and he faces up, and he's a willing passer, so I think they're going to have to work through him.
Word misses the shot. This ball is intercepted by Davis.
Go to the basket, son.
One-on-one, and Davis with the finish.
See, there you
Ties
go.
it at 8. So a turnover created quick points for Southwestern.
Right, and a team that wants to sit back in zone, you want to get the early bucket before they can set the defense.
And we have a 8-8 score through our first timeout. Thomas Marcus with 4, Carter Hollinger with 4, and Davis with 4. So, partner, what have you seen through the first 5 minutes of this contest?
Palomar came out with a little more energy. Southwestern was a little flat. They're starting to match it now. I think both teams have figured out where they can attack the other. Again, I think Southwestern needs to run a little more, and when Palomar gets set, they need to run that high pick, run that to the high post and work through number 10. And Southwestern definitely needs to stop the dribble penetration. They're having trouble with Thomas Marcus right now.
Yeah, the athleticism of Marcus being able to get to the cup has been easy for the Comet. And Marcus throws that one away. It was deflected by Davis. So remain Comets ball. Spivey Word, the PCAC leading scorer, averaging 23 points per game. Scoreless at the moment. Only one shot attempt. This is Word right here. Word electric to the cup, rises and elevates in the lane for his first bucket.
That's a tough shot.
Palomar back with the lead, 10-8. Coming up on 6 minutes in today's contest. Palomar staying in that 2-3 zone.
Gotta take that shot.
Jartavius Jackson, wide open 3. And the long rebound by Andre Gray.
It's good ball movement, though, and you have to take that shot if you're open. They changed up their offensive set and pulled number 10 out. And they're playing a 5 out now.
Yeah, their big Caleb Wilson has yet to see the court here tonight. I know he's been struggling offensively lately. But when you have a 6'11" body, it's tough to keep on the bench. Word to the cup.
That's
blocked
good
from
defense
behind
there
by Davis. Let's check this out. Yeah, a lot of eyes got to be on Word to help defense from the behind. But it looks like Vela got to it first.
Yeah, that's good help defense.
Talking to Coach Patterson before the game, he said this offense rolls through Word. I asked him, does he play point or shooter guard or off the ball? He said he plays 1 through 3. This is Word right here, guarded by Vela. Word, spin move inside. I saw an extra step, but no call. Word now has 4.
It's pretty good defense, just better offense.
Word extends the lead to 4. Pull up inside by Barnett off the mark. Says Warden, open court, kicks it near side to a wide open Mathis, one and done, weak side rebound, Carter Hollinger.
Yeah, you got to have better transition defense there. That's just a missed shot.
Barnett with the runner inside the lane. And Barnett, his first points, cuts the deficit in half. Nice little Euro.
Yeah, I believe both teams are better when they get out and push the pace a little.
Marcus with the left. Too easy for Marcus. He now leads all scorers with 6.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem if guards are able to take the ball from above the three-point line and dribble all the way to the cup.
DCH down low using his body. Almost got a rebound back. Loose ball scooped up by Marcus. Marcus in transition decides to pull up. Pump fake, gets a defender in the air. Wanted it back, didn't get it. Word near side. Off the pick, pulls up from 16 and knocks it down. Yeah, Word now with 6. Extends the lead to 6.
See, and that's what happens. You let a guy get a layup, he sees the ball go in the basket, now he's in his rhythm.
That's just a score at its finest, right? Once he sees the ball go through once. Yeah. Vela inside, tough move.
Absolutely. It doesn't take much to get those guys going. So
Vela cuts the deficit to 4.
So you just want to contest and make their shots a little more difficult.
Ward on top. He'll step back for three. The southpaw off the back iron. And rebound by Jackson. Vela thought about it. Pass up the shot. Right idea. Palomar now drops in a man-to-man defense they have in their past couple possessions. Spin move inside by Vela. Thought he got hit. No call. Barnett, they say the ball hit the rim and a fresh shot clock.
Yeah, they had a mismatch with DCH, but they didn't take advantage of it.
Davis hands off to Jackson. Jackson drives, and Jartavius Jackson finishes with the left.
It's a good finish there.
Cuts the deficit in half. Jaguars back down 2. Both these offenses attacking the glass, getting high percentage shots. The wide open look. Loose ball tracked down, knocked out by Jackson, and it'll be Southwestern ball. Yeah, they switch it up. It's Palomar ball.
Yeah, Palomar's getting more high percentage looks now. So Southwestern needs to close out a little bit better. Let's see a lot of substitutions here.
Bandy, Devin Dunn, and Damon Johnson. Fresh faces on for Southwestern. Almost halfway through this first half. Ward pulls the trigger. Short on the shot. Rebound, Carter Hollinger. Jaguars doing a good job on the defensive glass. Johnson trying to look down low. Jackson got by one defender. The runner, offensive rebound, put back no good. Got to stop the ball high. Word gets to the cup, and Word just a little too quick for Carter Hollinger. He gets to the cup, and he'll get fouled to shoot 2.
With the 2 bigs in the game, I'd like to see Southwestern. Let's do some pick and rolls, or let's see a little posting up. There are a couple mismatches out there. You can see they're a little more effective in the paint and on the glass, so they should utilize that size to their advantage.
Caleb Wilson checks in, along with Aiden Lockett, their star shooter, averaging nearly 10 points per game. We've stayed around in this 2.4-point range for Palomar. They've led most of the way through about a half. They're now back up 4.
Got a little body check foul there.
Second team foul on Palomar. Spivey Word leads all scorers with 8. Thomas Market with 6. And on Southwestern side, Carter Hollinger and Kevin Davis.
Oh, no.
That's a bad
Can't
pass
have
right there. And the thunderous jam by Thomas Marcus throws it down with the emphatic left.
Yeah, young man's a really good athlete.
The springs on that. He elevated easy. Nice inside-out action. You talk about momentum plays in basketball, though. That dunk is one of them.
Yeah, teams always feed off of that.
Bandy from downtown off the back iron, poked out to Lockett. Lockett, and the blocking foul is called. Lockett almost got caught up in the air.
Yeah, that was close. That could have gone either way.
Usually when you see a guy up in the air, off balance, out of control, usually goes the other way. But Devin Dunn checks out. He's replaced by Kevin Davis.
Yeah, I guess the official thought he moved in after he already was in his jumping motion.
Palomar tied with their largest lead, up 6. Cross-court pass near side to Lockett, the sharpshooter. That one rims out. Nice rebound by Davis.
Go ahead and reset.
Lockett almost got the ball stripped, splits 2 defenders.
Got a little too deep there.
Tried to get it down low. Andre Gay with the stall. Nice outlet. The block by Wilson. And that's a travel. Wilson leads PCAC play with 4.5 blocks per game, and he almost pinned that one to the glass right there in transition.
Yeah, that was good hustle.
He was trailing, came from behind. You love to see the effort from number 23. Looks like Palomar back in their 2-3 zone. Lockett from the free throw line.
That's a good
knocks
move
it
there.
down. Lockett's first point. 6 players now in the box score for Southwestern. Thomas Marcus and Spivey Ward each with 8, and the blocking foul on Ward. Jalen Bandy's first personal, 4th team foul. Jane Mathis will check back in, replacing Thomas Marcus. He'll head to the bench with 8. 8:52 remaining in the first half.
It's too
Word
easy.
down low, just too easy, yeah.
You can't have that on
Word
on
now
an
leads
inbounds
all
play.
scores. First one to double digits with 10.
Got to swing the ball.
Lockett. They need one more pass in the
Swing
corner.
the ball. There you go.
Davis inside the lane elevates Davis with a half a dozen.
Yeah, every time the Jaguars get the ball to the foul line, they're having success in breaking down the defense. I'd like to see that a little bit more.
And it's a high percentage shot as well. If someone,
Yeah, and you can turn and you can kick the ball out to a cutter or open shooter as well.
that one poked out of bounds by Walton.
Just so far, they've had a tendency when the ball's on the perimeter just to slowly push it around the perimeter as opposed to speeding it up a little bit.
Davis in the middle, kicks it out. Had Wilson on the lob, didn't get it to him. Johnson pump fakes, tough shot off the one dribble.
Yeah,
but nice look from Johnson.
But again, that's much better flow to the offense. Every time when they get the ball to the foul line, the defense starts scrambling, and as long as they make the extra pass, they're going to get a good shot. Good
Andre
defense
Gray
there.
loses the ball. Johnson with the steal and the finish, and the ball game is tied up at 22. Johnson with back-to-back buckets. Little 6-0 run by the Jaguars. Seems like their offense picks up when their defense gets going.
Yeah, exactly.
The trap near half court. That's not where you want to stop the ball. And the timeout by the ball handler, Torrey Andre Gray.
Yeah, and that's typical in basketball. When your defense picks up, your offensive rhythm seems to settle in and pick up as well, and it gets the other team scrambling a little bit more. This has been a game of a lot of short runs already.
Yeah, when the Southwestern defense has played better, their offense has picked up. But it's been a lot of high percentage shooting here today. Not too many shots from beyond the arc.
Yeah, not all shots from three-point lanes are low percentage. The key is to get good open shots. And they need to move the ball, make that one extra pass, or have the ball touch the paint, and then cut or kick it out, and they'll get better three-point shots.
This is what I'm waiting for. That interior pass to the free throw line and a lob over the top to Wilson.
Right.
Because that middle guy in that bottom three is going to have to step up.
Yeah,
As long as you have position, you can throw it up to 6'11" Wilson. He'll throw it down.
well, it puts the defense in a bind, so they have to make a choice. Either the lob is there. If the lob's not there, you can kick it to the corner.
Right.
Or you can just take the shot at the foul
Right.
line. And that's where they've had the most success, so I'm surprised they're not going to that a little bit more. Palomar, on the other hand, whenever they get out and run, they're feeling good about themselves.
It's been attacking the basket for Palomar.
Yeah, they're a little
not
more
too much
aggressive
passing,
team.
not too many assists. It's just dribble, drive, get your head down, and get to the basket.
Yeah, they're I can already tell they're a downhill thinking offense.
Right. Thomas Marcus back in the game, the product out of San Diego. Long and lengthy. Word on the drive. Gets it down to Walton. Walton, nice pivot. Gets his rebound back, saves it under the basket.
Yeah, that was a good move. He just didn't finish.
The kick near side. That's a wide open Mathis for three. Rebound by Bandy.
Yeah, good dribble penetration and kick out. He just missed the shot.
Jaguars can get their first lead of the night. Tied at 22. Comets jumped out to an early 4-0 lead. Davis
There you go.
leaves a wide open Bandy for three. Rebound Wilson. Lockett wanted it. Baseline drive, the runner, and the offensive foul.
Yeah, that looked like a good call there. He probably should have just stopped and shot the pull up.
The jump stop is a lost art, my friend. You just don't see it too many times. You don't see it as much as I felt you used to back. Like even in transition, like a 3-on-2, if you jump stop, a defender is going to have to step up or drop back. And we just, for whatever reason, just
in
don't
this day and age, a lot of times it's a 3 or we're going all the way to the bucket.
And the runner's prettier, right? Whenever you're floating and running, it's just...
It's also a more difficult shot.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Marcus picked up by Lockett. Southwestern picking up the ball a little bit higher, applying more pressure on the ball. It's been Word and Marcus, 18 of the 22 coming from those two guards. Mathis near side, 7 on the shot clock.
He's going to go.
The step back for 3, that's a tough shot, off the mark. Rebound Johnson.
That's a bad possession. So here they got numbers. Pull up.
Wilson. Easy bucket right there. Assist Lockett. Basket Wilson. Southwestern with their first lead of the night. Word inside. Kicks it to the far side. Open 3. Word with the rebound.
That's a good rebound for a small guard.
Word with the putback. Walton. Too many opportunities. Walton gets it back. Wide open Mathis from the corner. Can't connect.
Wow.
And Palomar, a little frustrated right there. Had a lot of opportunities. Couldn't finish.
Yeah, point blank range too. But you got to like the effort.
Coming up on the 5-minute mark. Jaguars 24, Palomar 22 here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. Scott Catlin, Beaufort bringing you tonight's action from the Den. Lockett, he'll pull the trigger from 3 off the back iron. Might have rushed it a little bit. Marcus with the rebound. He'll push in between the leg, try to split 2 defenders, and the foul on the ball.
Surprised number 10 sat this long.
Carter Hollinger checks back in, replacing Kevin Davis. Davis heads to the bench with half a dozen. And is it man, I had it right, and then I heard Michael Gross, who said it perfectly. I'm trying to repeat. Oh, nice back cut. He's a Degwawu.
It's a good shot.
Word
there.
for 3.
He shot that with confidence. You can tell that's a score there.
Word leads all scorers now with 13. 21 of the 25 points have come from Word and Marcus. Palomar back in that 2-3 zone.
Yeah, they might want to consider trapping them, getting the ball out of their hands.
Carter Hollinger inside. Can't finish. That's a basket. Carter Hollinger makes 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah, but sometimes when you sit at 10 minutes of game clock, it takes a while to get your rhythm back.
Fresh shot clock. Johnson from the corner.
Well,
missed everything. Lockett with the rebound. Trying to work the ball to Carter Hollinger. DCH wants it back. Tried to force it.
Yeah, no space in there.
Johnson on the steal. Johnson on the drive.
Yeah, you got to pull
up. He gets pickpocketed.
They got numbers here.
3-on-1 opportunity. Marcus.
Oh.
Almost threw that down on Wilson.
Little guard trying to get up there.
That was Word.
Yeah, Word trying to say he's not just a shooter.
Just the way he elevated, it looked like Marcus.
Yeah, those are 2 explosive players there.
Talking to Coach Patterson before the game, he mentioned Word just being excellent near the rim, like just a great finisher. He averages 23 per game. He's at 13 right now.
Yeah, we can see why.
And the steal by Word. Word. Oh, you're talking about jump stop, old school pump fake. Word now with 15.
Smart basketball, too.
Easy, right?
Nice and controlled.
And another steal on the top. Yeah, they want a flagrant, and they're going to get it. The steal by Marcus.
Yeah, but this is what they talked about. Southwestern gets into trouble when they have live ball turnovers, and you cannot do that on a team that's athletic and has explosive guards. That's definitely going to be.
Well, and it's the lateral movement of the ball too that's getting them in trouble. It's not. You mentioned the spacing, but it's not. It's the spacing and the angles.
Yeah, they're telegraphing their passes, and they're not dribbling to the angle to make the correct pass,
right.
And they're not giving their teammate the opportunity to get in the right position. So they're just a little out of sync. I don't know if it's the athleticism and the pressure of those two guards on the other side, but this has been a recurring issue for them.
Well, we have 23 of the 27 points by the combination of Word and Marcus, and we've said that the whole half.
Yeah, you could tell from the opening tip that they were going to be the focal point, and so you have to at least try to slow down what a team does best.
We talked about the assistant coaches Anthony Constantino and Jelani White, and that's where we bring up John Constantino. Led Southwestern College for 30 years. He was inducted into the California Community College Men Basketball Coaches Association Hall of Fame. Well-deserved by Coach Constantino, who
definitely well-deserved.
Led this program for 3 decades and so many conference championships. I mean, Southwestern college basketball was on the map for those 3 decades when he was there.
Yeah, and he was what we call a leader of young men. He changed a lot of lives in on and off the court. A really good guy. I have a lot of respect for him. One of my favorites.
Yeah. He coached at every level. He coached at San Diego as well. We'll get into some of his accolades a little bit later. Actually, let's get into him now. He started coaching in 1989, serving as the PCAC Conference's representative. His overall record, 569 and 324.
Wow.
That's a lot of games,
That's
man.
a lot of games.
Making the postseason in 22 of his 30 years with the Jaguars. Twice he led Southwestern to state finals and finished with a career post record of 51 and 22.
Yeah, and they were good, they were disciplined, and they always played hard.
And they were going 16-0 in PCAC play. Like, nobody was touching them.
Oh, yeah, they were just dominant.
Wilson down low. When Wilson gets the ball that deep, it's so tough to stop. He now has 4.
And that's where I think Southwestern needs to play inside out. They don't have the shooters. They don't have the score. The guards aren't scorers like Palomar's guards are. Southwestern's strength is in the paint, so they need to attack the paint, play inside out.
It looks like Southwestern has now dropped into a 2-3 zone. The drive, elevating the lane. Off the mark, Walton got the rebound initially, poked away, tracked down by Carter Hollinger.
Swing it.
Bandy on the drive. He had an open player in the corner.
Yeah, he had an open 3, and he went too deep. Would have liked to see that jump stop again and just shoot the little banker off the glass.
Right. Because another reason why you jump stop, you make that defender make a choice. If you drive, all the defender has to do is just stand there.
Yeah, there was nowhere for him to go. And
the lane was closed down. I mean, that's just sometimes guards could do too much.
Yeah, he should have just pulled up or kicked the ball to the corner. One of the two. He did neither. Okay,
and
there you go.
The on-ball pressure creates a turnover from Marcus. Nice defense by Quentin Vela.
Yeah, they need a lot more of that.
Only 1 3 on the night, and that's from Palomar's Spivey Word.
Yeah, teams are cold from long range.
Vela inside, blocked by Walton. The outlet pass intercepted by Barnett.
There you go.
Barnett kicks to the corner. Diego Munoz.
See?
knocks it down from the corner.
See, so that's what I mean. That's the difference between a good high percentage three and just shooting a three off the dribble.
Jaguars tie it back up at 29.
It's another good one.
Palomar tries to respond, weak side rebound, but the push
Yeah, they'll push off in the back.
by Christian Walton.
But that was a good look by Thomas Marcus to the corner three. He just missed the shot.
Jaden Mathis checks back in, replacing Walton, who got called with the foul. 1:44 remaining in the half. Jaguars have had the lead for about a minute in this first half. Barnett splits the defenders, falls short on the shot.
Yeah, that's okay. He just missed
Got
the
to stop
shot
the
there.
ball high.
Stop
no
the ball.
travel call. Jump stop and the finish by Ogbabor. He
Yeah.
now has 4.
Yeah, that should never happen. Dribble the length of the court.
Diego Munoz pulls the trigger. Short on the shot.
Tough shot there.
One and done for the Jags.
Stop the ball.
Ogbabor on the drive.
I think
On the box.
He got away with the travel there.
From the corner. As a Degwu for 3. He now has 5. Extends the lead to 5. But it's the dribble penetration opening it up for the outside shooters.
Right, and the extra pass gets you the open shot.
Jaguars can go with 2 for 1. Barnett in the corner. Barnett picks up his dribble. Lost it and then picked it back up. DCH gonna have to pull the trigger. That's not his shot. Foul down low. Looks like from behind on Wilson. Oh, they're saying.
Yeah, he was moving them out.
Coach Patterson vocal on that one, saying his player was boxing him out.
Yeah, that's kind of tough. The guard got under the big man's legs, got a little too low and moved him out. So I've been there, done that.
Davis checks back in. He's passing it under his basket.
Tough
Almost a
pass
dangerous
there.
pass.
Yeah.
Southwestern could work this clock down. DCH says, scratch that. Spin move inside. He has half a dozen, cuts the deficit to 3.
Yeah, I don't know if they'd get a better shot than that, so
Right,
I'm okay
right.
with that. But
Jaguars got a D up right here, up 1 possession. Oh, he thought
That's a
about it.
deep
He's
one.
going to pull the trigger from downtown. Weak side rebound, put back, and it doesn't fall. And that ends exciting first half action. Quickly, partner, what was your take?
Southwestern needs to stop the live ball turnovers. Palomar needs to get other people involved. We'll see who makes the adjustments.
And we're going to catch up with Coach Shelley in his second year right now for the halftime report. Stay with us. Let me see my shot sheet real quick.
Your sheet,
Yeah, thank you.
pin, want your pin?
No, I got you, thank you. Halftime here at the Den. 34-31, Palomar with the lead, back and forth action, joined by Tyrone Shelley in his second year. Coach, 2 of their scorers scoring 80% of their points. How do you put a stop to that?
We got to stop those guys. We continue to let the better players score, and then when you got the help helping out, hitting shots, it makes the job difficult. But we have them to 34 points. I think we did a pretty good job of stopping the other guys around them, even though those guys have a lot of their 80% of their points. We just got to do a number on them. So we got to identify where they are and then stop them.
They're getting to the basket pretty easy. Do you pick up the ball higher? Do you more eyes on the ball? Or how do you stop that?
Just got to play hard on the ball.
Yeah.
The guys are just getting straight line drive, and that's not our defensive principles. Maybe we can get a jab from somebody else and get back to their man. They don't hit open 3-pointers in the corner. So we'll slow down.
What did you like from your guys in that first half, and what would you like to see more of?
So the word of the day was be free. Okay? Play free, be happy, play together. And I think we came out here, we played loose. We wasn't, tight, and that's why we're still in this ball game.
Attacking the middle of that zone seemed to be working out very well for you
We
guys.
got to continue to attack the zone. The weak spot is the middle, and we get there a lot. The crazy part about that, we got there a lot, and we got to the basket a lot, but we shot 0 free throws. Probably for the first time since I've been here, we had no free throws in the first half.
And 6 out of the 7 wins, you guys have won at the free throw line, so that's big.
Exactly. So we got to get to the free throw line. So if we can get to the free throw line this half, it'll be a different game.
All right, best luck to you second half, Coach. Jaguars down 3, but still a lot of game to be had. Stay with us for second half action here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. And thank you for staying with us. Welcome back to second half action here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. Bo Furtick, Scott Catlin here at the Den on the campus of Southwestern College. Palomar up with a 3-point lead, and it was Word and Marcus, 25 of the 34, 85% of the points for Palomar came from those two guards, partner.
Yeah, those guards are pretty good, and they're dominating the game. Southwestern, it would behoove them to get the ball out their hands and make someone else beat them. And conversely, Southwestern needs to get the ball in the paint.
Let's look through the scores real quick. Jason Ezedegwu has 5. He had a 3 in that first half. And Joseph Ogbobor has 4. Marcus has 10 with an emphatic jam, and Spivey Word with 15. And on the other side for the Jaguars, 2 players with 6, Carter Hollinger and Davis. Johnson with 4. And Jackson Vela, Munoz, Barnett, and Lockett each with a bucket. And that's where we stand, 34-31. It was good quality action back and forth. Attacking the basket, we didn't see too many outside shots, but Jaguars didn't get to the free throw line in that first half.
Yeah, and I think if they attack the paint, then that'll start happening.
Like a 1-2-2?
Yeah, they changed up a little. See, so Palomar's made the adjustment saying we're trying to keep you from getting the ball to that foul line. Stepped out.
Vela, wide open, stepped on the sideline. Is there a zone as a scorer that you just did not want to play against?
Well, it depends on what scorer you are.
Okay.
Are you a 2 or are you a point scorer? So if you're a point, a 1-3-1 gives you a little more problem.
Right.
If you're a 2, maybe
Right.
a 3-2.
Right.
It just kind of depends on your style of play and what position you're playing.
Vela with the steal. He'll attack off the glass.
That's
Vela first points in the second half off the turnover.
That's a good no call. He didn't take the charge in the chest.
Yeah, he went off the side. Vela again with the steal. Back-to-back steals
Give it
for
up.
Q.
He should have gave it up.
And Q draws the foul on the way to the basket. Foul by Ezedegwu. But back-to-back steals, and that's something that troubled Jaguars, that perimeter passing with turnovers.
Yeah, I said a few times in the first half, live ball turnovers get you killed.
What do you mean by live ball turnovers?
While the ball is in play and you turn the ball over,
Right.
the other team gets out in transition and they usually have numbers. They usually get a layup or they get an open 3.
Jaden Barnett, his first 3, and Jaguars with a 2-point lead.
As opposed to a dead ball turnover where you travel or you throw the ball out of bounds and the team takes the ball from out of bounds.
Palomar can't respond. Weak side rebound, Carter Hollinger, but the tie up under the basket by Ogbobor. So Jaguars with early 5 points and a 2-point advantage. Minute into the second half. And the illegal pick. So that's a dead ball turnover right there.
Right.
And that's 3 turnovers for Palomar to open up the second half.
Yeah, the Jaguars have a lot better energy this half coming out, which was the opposite to start the game. Palomar came out with energy. So let's see how the Comets respond.
We caught the Jaguars last Friday against San Diego City, the best team in San Diego, one of the best teams in California, and same story. Started off slow first half and came out much stronger in the second half. Carter Hollinger draws defenders, kicks it to the corner, and long rebound by Word.
But that's all right. Their coach will live with that. That's a good shot.
Word off-balance shot, and Davis with the rebound.
So they should push here. They have the numbers.
Barnett to the basket, and Barnett can't get the roll. Jackson in and out.
Tough.
Ezedegwu in open court and stolen by Jackson. That's 4 or 5 turnovers to start the second half for Palomar. Looks like Palomar has dropped back in that 2-3 zone. Vela will pull up from 3. Okay. Downtown, Quentin Vela.
Quick timeout.
And the Jaguars on an 8-0 run to start the second half.
Yeah, just the effort. They came out with energy to start this half, and they have all the momentum going right now. That's a good timeout by Palomar.
Coach Patterson in his second year, not liking what he's seeing in the first 2 minutes and 15 seconds into this second half.
Yeah.
And it's really, we mentioned it at halftime, it's the defense supplying the offense for Southwestern.
Yeah, Southwestern's their defense is going to determine their pace and how they play. So they have to be good on the defensive end. And that's going to lead to breakouts and easier shots.
Yeah, because the points that Jags have scored really haven't been in half-court sets.
Right.
They've been in transition.
Right.
Jaguars, I want to say their largest lead, 39-34. 2.5 in. Word cross-court pass. And Palomar has not shot well from beyond the arc. That's a shot the Jaguars will give up. Off the mark was Word. Word averages 23 per game, but he's best when he's attacking the basket. We've seen that here tonight. Vela off the dribble. And the putback too strong off the glass by Davis.
Good follow attempt. They should push here. Back to him and swing it if they. Oh, good defense.
Davis, nice hands in the passing lane. Davis wanted it back. Barnett says, I got you, Davis. I'm going to pull up. And fortunately for the Jaguars, that's Thomas Marcus steps out on the baseline.
I believe that's 5 turnovers in 3 minutes.
And I don't think they have a shot attempt.
That one shot attempt.
Okay. We're talking about Palomar right now. It's not the ratio you wanted to start the second half with.
Not at all.
Vela.
That's good defense there. Ill-advised pass.
Nice defense by Walton. Vela got caught. Spivey Word. This is Marcus on the drive. Loose ball. No. Davis to the floor, scoops it up. That's a tough, long pass. So that's now 6 turnovers to 1 shot attempt for Palomar. They're still scoreless here in the second half. As Devin Dunn checks in, replacing Kevin Davis. Jaguars now in this 2-3 zone. Walton in the corner.
Oh, good. Oh.
And the interception by Barnett. 3-on-1 opportunity. Nice ball movement. The finish by Davis down low. He now has 8. Palomar on a 10-0 run to start the second half, and we have a technical foul on Jartavius Jackson. Well, you want to stop the momentum. That's one way to do it if you're a Jaguar.
Yeah, you don't want. I was just about to say they have their pace, they have them discombobulated. They're on a run. You can't have a mistake, but like that.
Thomas Marcus was 2 of 2 from the free throw line in the first half.
You did the announcer jinx.
I'll take it. No, we want to see all players succeed, but well, I'm good, but I'm not that good, partner. Those were actually the first 2 free throws missed by the Comets. They were 4 for 4 in that first half. Jaguars still without a free throw attempt. I was talking to Coach Shelley at halftime and looking over the stats. 6 of their 7 wins, they've won. They beat their opponent at the free throw line. That's a tough shot, fading to his left on the baseline.
So
long outlet to Lockett. Lockett now with 4 points.
They need another
12-0 run to start the second half for the Jaguars. 4.5 minutes in. So we talked about the defense creating offense, and it's the transition offense that's working really well for the Jaguars right now.
Right, and they're playing better on defense, and they're keeping those guards out of the lane.
Yeah.
So Palomar's taking longer shots off balance.
Right.
You're getting longer rebounds, and Southwestern's getting out and running, and they're having numbers, and they're getting easy buckets.
We saw a lot of high percentage shots from Ward and Marcus inside the paint. Probably out of the 25 points scored between them, other than that 1-3, everything's been within 15 points, and Southwestern has put a stop to that to the start of the second half.
Yeah, I expect Coach Patterson to come out and actually run a set here, get some ball movement, and run a play for somebody. There's been a little too much one-on-one dribbling, and the pace, the offense getting stagnant. They're almost 5 minutes in, and they still haven't found their rhythm.
4 players in the box score. We talked about Marcus. We talked about Word. Ogbabor has 4, and Ezedegwu has 5. For the Jaguars, 9 players in the box score.
Right. Yeah, sharing the ball helps. So obviously the 2 guards are the focal point for Palomar. But by getting other people involved, it would make things easier on them. So as I mentioned early, that they need to start trapping these guys. That's what they're doing. They're picking them up earlier, and they're trapping them, and they're getting the ball out of their hands.
Southwestern, I can't tell you the last time I saw Southwestern run a 2-3 zone, but they're running it now.
That's a tough shot.
That's a tough off-balance shot.
Oh, I didn't see
and one of
that.
the reasons why they're running it because Palomar just doesn't have a response right now.
Right. Yeah, they just want to keep those guards out of the paint.
Devin Dunn gets charged with his first personal foul. That's the second team foul for the Jaguars. Palomar is still looking for their first points here in the second half.
Oh, that's lazy defense.
Mathis from the corner. He connects with his first points of the night.
Coach Shelley's not going to be happy about that.
Inbound defense just not being ready. Jaguars still up half a dozen. Palomar in a 2-3 zone. DCH asking for the ball. He gets it at the elbow.
Oh, he missed it. He missed the open man.
But DCH will get to the basket as he was fouled by Walton on the way up.
Yeah, once you break the defense down, the side the help comes from, that's where the open player is.
Carter
Unfortunately,
Hollinger.
he was able to draw the foul because he missed his open man for the layup.
Carter Hollinger gets the shooter's roll. He has 7. It's the first free throw attempt for the Jaguars in 25 minutes and some change of game time. Carter Hollinger goes 1 of 2. Oh, and Davis ripped it out of Andre Gray's hand, but gets charged for the foul.
Yeah. I actually like to see a replay on that. It looked like he lost the ball and then he grabbed it.
You ask and you shower, say, I got to it too late. But I agree because the ball was up.
Yeah, it was a loose ball. He didn't secure the rebound and lost it.
Jaguars drop back into the man-to-man defense. Walton, too strong off the glass. The rebound by Word, he gets it back. And too many opportunities, second and third chances for the Comets.
Yeah, Southwestern guards need to come back and help out on the boards as well. But I think they're looking to leak out now and get out on the break, but you got to get the rebound first. It's a good effort by Ward.
Spivey Word.
3 straight missed free throws.
Damon Johnson checks in, replacing a frustrated Devin Dunn. And Word goes 1 of 2 from the line. Leads all scorers with 16. Cuts the deficit to 6. Palomar back in that 2-3 zone. Jaguars, dangerous cross-court pass. Johnson kept his pivot off the glass. The putback.
Good follow.
Kevin Davis with a season-high 10 points.
Yeah, if he's going to do that cross-court pass, he needs to dribble in a little bit to get to
Suck the
pull the
defense
defense in and get a better angle.
That's a dangerous pass right
and
there.
that's what happens.
Leads to an interception. Bandy the other way. Blocked by Word. And Word gets called for the technical.
That's for taunting.
Word had a few extra words for Bandy after the block.
Yeah, he taunted him a little bit.
And the referee was there. Word knew what happened. Word knew the word. Bandy, a 77% free throw shooter. Goes 1 of 2 from the line, his first point of the night. And now this will be the 2 fouls shot from the lay-in attempt. Spivey Word stays in the game after the technical. 5 team fouls for the Comets, 4 team fouls for the Jaguars.
You probably see Thomas Marcus back after a couple minutes, and he'll probably play the duration.
Marcus leads the team with 31 minutes played. And Bandy goes 3 of 4 from the line, extends the lead to 11. Jaguars' largest lead of the night.
See, there's a trap we talked about.
Walton, the reverse lay-in.
But whenever you break the press like that, you should attack the basket.
Walton, his first points of the night, cuts the deficit back to single digits for the Comets. Lockett splits the 2 defenders. The runner inside the lane. Lockett now has half a dozen. Sends the lead back to 11. I love the patience right there. Didn't look out of control, looked under control, and nice, easy finish.
Well, yeah, if I was Coach Shelley, I'd say I want the ball to touch the paint every possession in our offensive set.
Right.
If we don't get early offense.
Wilson checks back in, replaces Carter Hollinger. Carter Hollinger heads to the bench with 8. Inside, on the way up, and Mathis will head to the line to shoot 2. Damon Johnson got called with the foul. That's the 5th team foul on the Jaguars. First free throw attempts for Mathis on the night.
Yeah, in a game like this, all these missed free throws could come back to haunt them.
The Comets were 4 for 4 at the free throw line in the first half. Here in the second half, they are 1 of 5. Make that 1 of 6. They're a 70% free throws shooting team.
Too much dribbling.
The Comets have dropped into man-to-man defense. Wilson has the advantage down low. Wilson's asking for it.
Yeah, they're not looking for him.
And the save under the basket to Lockett. Gets it to Wilson. Wilson gets the ball back. He'll go up strong. Can't finish. Rattles out. Wilson off balance. No foul called. Just unable to get his feet under him.
Yeah, he wasn't on balance.
It's good to see him get back up healthy.
I think Palomar is going to stay in that man now. He got away with a little skip step there.
As Adegwu, Oglebor tried to keep it alive, tipped it right to Wilson. Johnson, Bandy for 3, that's off the mark.
Yeah, he was a little off balance and rushed it.
Yeah, there's sometimes you take the open look and sometimes you rush it. There's still a lot of shot clock left. And that leads to an open look for the Comets. Misses everything from the corner. Lockett in transition. He'll take it to the cup.
Yeah, he got fouled.
Count the bucket and one.
There you go. There's that early offense we talked about.
Lockett saw the lane. He goes up, and he'll head to the line to complete the three-point play.
Yeah, he got him with a little shove down low.
Lockett now has 8.
And Thomas Marcus returns. I would guess he'll be in for the duration.
Averaging 31 minutes per game. Team leading 31 minutes per game.
So like we talked about, Bo, the Jaguars are controlling the pace. They're attacking the basket, getting the ball in the paint, and they have a lot of free throws this half.
So the stop to play, it looks like Aiden Lockett, got clipped on the way up. They're tending to, might be his lip, might be his nose.
Yeah, it looked like he might have had a busted lip or maybe his tongue.
He looks good to go. He's just getting a clearance. Jaden Barnett checks back in, replacing Jalen Bandy. He heads to the bench with a couple big steals to really start that second half for Southwestern.
Yeah, they're extending the defense and getting Palomar out of sorts, and that's continued. It set the tone for this half, and they really haven't rebounded yet. They're still discombobulated on offense. Palomar, that is.
Lockett, 80% free throw shooter, completes a three-point play, extends the Jaguars' lead to 14, their largest of the night.
Palomar really needs a bucket here.
From straight away, Jaden Mathis, his second three, both coming in the second half. Palomar now picking up the ball high. Jackson should have went up with it, got too cute. The steal under the basket. Marcus.
Another one.
Mathis for three.
Just like that.
Jaden Mathis is heating up. Back-to-back triples, cuts the deficit to 8. That's one way to get back in the game. Turn a 14-point deficit to an 8-point deficit in 30 seconds. Johnson to the basket.
Oh.
Can't finish. Wilson with the rebound and the putback. To me, this is a game Wilson should be dominating right now with that half a dozen.
Yeah, they should be just pounding the paint.
Wilson with the block. In transition, Jackson finishes with the left. Another turnover, resulting in a quick bucket for the Jaguars once again.
Yeah, I thought there was a little body on that, but they let it go, let them play.
From downtown, the southpaw, Thomas Marcus, he now has 13.
Yeah,
great back and forth action right now.
Yeah, the Jaguars can't get lazy, though. They can't get complacent. They need to play the same style of defense that got them the lead in the first place.
Comets have hit 3 threes in a row. Barnett lost the ball on the way up, but
and it's not just that they hit threes; they hit 3 open threes.
Right.
And that wasn't happening. Uncontested. Those are good shots. Those are warm-up shots.
Barnett averages 4 points per game. He has 5 right now. His first attempt from the free throw line today. Christian Walton checks back in. Replaces Ezedegwu. Barnett goes 1 of 2 from the line. He has half a dozen, extends the lead back to 10. Jaguars' largest lead was 14 here in the second half. The drive, another easy bucket For the Comets, that's Ogbabor with 6.
Yeah, that was a good attack of the basket there.
Cuts the deficit back to 8 for the Comets.
So Palomar's picked up the intensity. Should be a good game for here on out. Should go down to the wire.
Johnson penetrates, kicks to Jackson, wide open 3, short on the shot. Long rebound, Ward. I thought he was going to throw it down. The steal, the save by Barnett.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised Ward didn't pull up and take a shot. Or looked like he might be a little gimpy still from that fall he took earlier. Looked like he's favoring that right knee a little bit.
Like to see Wilson receive that ball close to the free throw line or the paint. Barnett, nice dish to Wilson. Wilson, the two-hand jam. The dribble drive, assist from Barnett to Caleb Wilson.
What'd he call? For what?
Did he call a technical?
For what?
For hanging on the rim?
For
Barnett must have said something. Dang. After having a great assist.
Yeah, I completely missed what he did.
Yeah, I think it was just kept. I wanted to say something I held back. He was talking too much, partner. That's what it sounds like. Sounds like he was just yapping.
Yeah, he must have said one of those magic words or
right.
something there.
Well, Spivey Word now has 18, leading all scores.
But that's too bad. They just extended to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, you get your first dunk of the game, right? You had the momentum. That's 2 technical fouls by the Jaguars.
Dangerous pass there.
Nice help on the weak side by Bandy. 8:03 remaining. Palomar down 8. Word likes this matchup down low. Word saying his defender is a little too small for him.
Yeah,
he now has 20.
Good, strong move there.
Word, I mean, not big, standing at 6'1". He just knows how to use his body near the rim.
Yeah, good leverage, good balance, good bounce, good shot.
Vela, wide open look. Didn't have the rhythm. Tracks it down.
We're going to have numbers here.
By Marcus. Marcus kicks to a wide open. That's off.
Yeah. It's a good look by Marcus.
2-on-1. Vela.
No spacing. I like that. That's a good reset there.
I was just going to say that. Nothing was there. I didn't force it.
Oh, no.
Bad interior pass to DCH. Turnover Jags.
They're going to have a corner three if they want.
And they just let Thomas Marcus drive through the whole defense right there.
Yeah, they fell asleep there. He could go to the bucket or kick it to Ward for the corner 3. It's just very poor transition defense there.
Yeah, we've seen the Jaguars just allow the Comets to get back into this game right now. They had all the momentum.
Yeah, 5 down 2, going to be 2 possession. It's a 2-possession game now.
Diego Munoz checks back in. He replaces Jartavius Jackson. Marcus now 4 of 6 from the line. He has 15. Word with 20. Marcus with 15. 35 of the 57. Munoz pulls the trigger and knocks it down. Diego Munoz, he now has 10.
So that's good transition basketball there.
Sends the lead back to 7. Spivey Word and Thomas Marcus for Palomar. And that's what has happened when Southwestern has gotten the ball out of those 2 guards' hands. Good things for the Jaguars, not so good for the Comets.
Yeah, and going down the stretch, those 2 are going to want to make plays. So the Jaguars really need to stay focused and locked in.
Palomar still in that man-to-man defense.
Palomar's already shown they can score quickly, so they just
Actually, no, scratch that. They're in the 2-3 right now. DCH to the cup and the travel. Yeah, when you get in that deep, right, you either got to pass or shoot.
Yeah, he dragged that pivot foot.
Devin Dunn checks back in, replacing Carter Hollinger. Ogbabor in the open court. Doubled. Elevates in the lane. Count the bucket and one.
It's a good, strong move
Spivey
there.
Word now at the game high 22.
It's a good, strong move there.
Word is 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Make that 5 of 7. Vela to Bandy. Yeah, Southwestern, whatever mojo they had, they lost it, and Coach Shelley sees that, and he calls a timeout.
Yeah, that's a good timeout. Needs to settle them down and have them refocus.
5:41 remaining in the second half. So basketball is all about momentum, ebbs and flows, right? At some points you have it, some points you don't. Jaguars started off blazing hot in the second half on a 12-0 run to start the second half, but then probably within the past 5 or 6 minutes, it's been all Palomar.
Yeah, and I think obviously Palomar's up their intensity, but for the Jaguars, kind of self-inflicted. They just at times are losing focus, and they're forgetting what's been working for them. So whenever they've stuck to the game plan and got the ball in the paint and got early baskets out in transition and got the ball out of Ward and Marcus' hands, they've had success. Now going down the stretch, Marcus and Ward are going to have the ball. So try not to let them get the ball, and then if they do, try to get it out of their hands, make somebody else beat you.
Bo Furtick, Scott Catlin on the call here tonight at the Den. It was, you talk about self-inflicted, right? 2 technical fouls, and then just on defense, not picking up the guy, getting back lazily, not picking up the ball handlers.
First 2 rules in basketball: get back on defense and stop the ball. And if you don't do that, you're going to have problems, especially on a downhill athletic guards who like to attack the basket. So they're either getting the layup or they're kicking out for the wide open 3, which are a lot higher percentage.
Jaguars had their largest lead, up 14. It has dwindled down to 5 with 5:40 and counting here in regulation.
So here's the 1-3-1 I talked about.
And that's because they want to get the ball out of Marcus and Ward's hands.
Yeah, they want to extend the defense, put some ball pressure, get it out of the point guard's hand, and then hopefully rotate a little bit better and keep the ball out of the middle.
Yeah, and there's a mismatch down low. Walton has a mismatch on Vela. Elevates in the lane, misses everything, and Word. Coach Patterson thought Word got fouled.
Yeah, he might have got his elbow nicked a little bit on that one.
You don't see Word miss that bad.
Yeah,
that
just by the way the shot went,
right.
I wouldn't be surprised if they missed that one.
That's that one, like when you can't defend a guy. Like I think of like Tracy McGrady, right? Those guys with great length. You almost have to touch their elbow to get them off their game.
Yeah, or just try not to let them get to their spot.
Yeah.
Make them shoot from a farther out or from a more difficult angle than they want to. That's all you can do.
Diego Munoz for 3. He's feeling it. And the putback by Kevin Davis, a season-high 12 points.
It's a really good follow.
6 in the first half, 6 in the second. Davis got the start here tonight, and he's been all over the glass for the Jaguars.
See, they forced that.
The steal by Vela. And the jump ball possession arrow towards the Jaguars. And the turnover for Palomar.
Yeah, the 1-3-1's working well. Palomar's not adjusting and not getting the angle before they're throwing that entry pass.
Jaguars with 8 team fouls. Palomar with 7 team fouls. Both teams are in the bonus from here on out. Jaguars had 0 free throw attempts in that first half. Here in the second half, they have 9.
Every possession matters here. 4 minutes left.
Jaguars up
Good
7.
pass.
Nice ball movement. And the finish. Count the bucket and 1. That is the way to beat the zone, right? Whether it's through the middle or through the baseline and attacking the basket.
Yeah, I've been saying it all game. Their success is touching the paint.
Finding that usually in that 2-3 zone, it's right there on the baseline, anywhere from the 3-point line to the box. You'll see a guy kind of go back and forth.
Right.
And they finally attacked it. First time all night.
Yeah, if you get the ball to the foul line, you can throw to either wing.
And the kickball. And another turnover by Southwestern. Palomar started the second half with 6 turnovers to 1 shot attempt. And they finally got their groove back a little bit, but momentum starting to go back towards Southwestern.
It's a big possession here.
Bandy, wide open look for 3. Strong on the shot, rebound Davis. Still a lot of time on the shot clock. Bandy looking for a cutter, didn't get it. Under 4 minutes remaining. Lockett, the sharp shooter for 3 off the back iron. Rebound Palomar. Marcus, got to get the ball out of his hands. Finds Ogbabor, spin move inside, blocked from behind by Dunn. Ogbabor goes back up, short on the blank shot.
I used the backboard there. Or he could have just kicked it back out.
3.5 and counting here in the second half. Jaguars up 9.
3 possession game.
Palomar man-to-man defense. 8 on the shot clock. Vela, step back. Kicks it to Bandy.
Oh,
Bandy on the drive.
Yeah, same thing happened to him in the first half.
Jump stop. Because if he jump stops right there, right, from like 15 out, if he jump stops, the defender has to step up.
Has to make a choice.
And the defender that was guarding Davis now is wide open.
Yeah, but he could have dished it off for the open layup.
But when you get caught up in the air, you're helping the defender.
Yeah, I haven't watched the young man play enough, but I kind of think he decides that I'm going all the way to rim.
Sophomore point guard out of Gary, Indiana. Jalen Bandy, one of the better free throw shooters. Southwestern is going to pick up full court. The long pass intercepted by Davis. No need to shoot it quickly.
Use some clock here.
3 minutes and counting.
21 is injured.
I think that might be a cramp.
It's cramp or ankle.
Kevin Davis went up. Yeah, he tracked that ball down like a safety on the interception from the inbound pass. It just looks like a cramp. Which, man, if you've had a cramp, hurts about as bad as anything else you've had.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
20 seconds on the shot clock, 2:59.
And in basketball, you usually get that roll up, that calf cramp.
Yeah.
It's always that calf cramp in basketball. Plenty of time to get a quality shot here. 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Palomar back in the man-to-man defense. Vela wants his pick. Dish it off to Jackson. Jackson to Lockett. Lockett. Turnaround jumper. Can't get the roll.
Push
from behind. Undone. It's a 10th team foul on the Jaguars.
That's a big turnaround.
Palomar will now be in the double bonus here on out. Christian Walton averages 9.5 rebounds per game. That's second best in PCAC play. He's good on his first attempt. Caleb Wilson checks back in, along with Tori Andre Gray from Palomar.
I'd expect Palomar to pick up full court here, regardless of make or miss. Jaguars need to be ready for it. There they go.
All 4 of his points here in the second half. Vela guarded by Marcus.
Oh, no.
Bounce pass off the kneecap of Wilson.
Another unforced error.
The drive. And once again, the penetration, creating the foul. And Palomar will head back to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, that's the way to get back into it. Score points and no time come off the clock.
Thomas Marcus is 6 of 8. Or, excuse me, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Make that 5 of 7. Kevin Davis checks back in, replacing Quentin Vela. Marcus had 10 in that first half. He has 6 here in the second half.
Short.
No over the back call, Bandy. And the tie up. Oh, they called a foul on that.
Oh, thought that was a jump ball.
Bandy got bailed out.
Yeah.
So Bandy will head to the free throw line. The 1-and-1. Bandy, a 77% free throw shooter. He's 3 of 4 on the night. Make that 4 of 5.
That was a big call.
Yeah, usually when you see a defender squared up with both hands on the ball.
Yeah, especially a 2-possession game with 2 minutes left.
Extends the lead to 8. Marcus.
Good pass.
Nice dish down low to Walton. Gets
Oh,
a
you gotta
defender
go
in the
stall.
air. And the foul's called. Ivan Patterson, a much different coach than Tyrone Shelley. Very vocal,
Yeah.
always moving ferociously. I mean, there's a lot of energy that comes from Patterson.
Yeah, but if you notice, the style of plays of the teams kind of match their coaches. So, yeah, that's kind of typical. It's a big miss there. Teams typically match the energy of who their leader is.
Carter Hollinger checks back in, replacing Caleb Wilson. Wilson heads to the bench with 8 points on the night and a couple blocks. Walton goes 1 of 2 from the line. Cuts into the deficit, down 7. Bandy is getting doubled. A lot of hand checking, finally gets the call. And Bandy will head to line to shoot 2. Jaguars in the double bonus from here on out. It's going to be free throws for the Jaguars to pull out the win here today.
Yeah, I think Ward made a mistake there. I thought he could have got a steal. He didn't know. He didn't feel him coming. Free throw is going to be key down the stretch.
Bandy now 7 of 8 from the free throw line. All 7 of his points coming tonight in the second half.
He's not going to stop. That's good.
Stripped by Carter Hollinger. We have a foul. One referee said a jump ball. The other one said a foul. It looks like the referee that called the foul will get the final word. Jalen Bandy gets charged for the foul. Both teams in the double bonus. Torre Andre Gray to the free throw line, shooting 2. Bandy fouls out. He has 5. And Barnett will come in for him. Jalen Bandy's night ends with 7 points, all coming in the second half.
It might hurt if it comes down to free throw battle.
Andre Gray. Yeah, Bandy, definitely one of their better free throw shooters. This is where you would like to see him down the stretch. Gray goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Jaguars up 7. Barnett finds Davis in the open court. And the charge.
Oh.
Let's check the replay. You just got to realize.
Yeah, you don't need points right now. You need to take time off the clock. I don't know if he took it square in the chest. He did kind of jump around him, but we don't have the angle that official does.
Well, the fact that the defender was just sitting there waiting for him.
Yeah. Never should have took the shot in the first place. You know.
Cross-court pass in the corner, a wide-open look off the side of the backboard. Jaguars just got to kill time right now.
Yeah, they don't need points here.
Oh, no travel call.
Yeah, it had to be something.
The runner from the baseline, and Jartavius Jackson gets it to fall. 4 of his 6 points coming in the second half.
Yeah, he had to call something there. A foul or a travel.
The 3 for Palomar. Spivey Word with the 3. Cuts the deficit to half a dozen. Word had 15 in the first half. He has 25 on the game. He averages 23 points per game, a PCAC best. So, Bo Furtick, Scott Callan here on the call at the Den on the campus of Southwestern College. Palomar is going to pick up full court. They're going to look for the steal. If they can't get the steal, they got to foul.
Yeah, and the last couple inbounds, the Jaguars gotten the ball and went straight to the corner, and they've almost gotten trapped. So hopefully they'll put the ball in the center to where they have more options, because they're going to pick up full court and they're going to try to get a steal.
You don't want to dribble the ball to the corner. You want to keep the ball in the middle of the floor to leave the options open.
Right, and you need to, if somebody's back, you need to come back and help them. Passing is better than dribbling.
And right now, if you're Southwestern, you ball handlers and your best free throw shooters on the floor.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their best free throw shooter, the one that fouled out.
Yeah.
But they need to get the ball in, move the ball around, take some time off the clock, and try to get a quality shot. Like, don't just completely get stagnant and have the ball move around the perimeter. If you get a good look, then you got to take it. But they don't need points right now. And you see, they're not hiding it. They're already showing their full court pressure.
Barnett, Carter Hollinger, Lockett, Davis, and Jackson on for Southwestern.
So he needs to go get over half court right away. There you go. Now they're going to foul. No.
Lockett on the drive.
You got bailed out. You don't need that.
Still had 20 on the shot clock.
Yeah, you don't need that, but he's lucky. Now step up and make the free throws. Yeah, I just think that was an ill-advised shot. You don't need that.
Coach Patterson wanted that block. Yeah. But when Lockett did elevate, he did draw some body contact.
Yeah, that was a foul, some body contact. Bailed him out though, because he shouldn't have been shooting.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a high-quality shot. He wasn't squared up. Didn't have a good angle.
Well, what Patterson was saying too was his defender beat the ball handler to the ball or to the spot.
Yeah, I think he moved into him a little. I don't have a problem with that foul call there.
Caleb Wilson checks in more for the defensive side.
Yes.
There's been runs where Southwestern hasn't been so solid on the glass,
yes,
but for the most part, they've been good.
Yeah, so don't give up a quick layup and no wide open threes.
Aiden Lockett now has 11. And Thomas Marcus, frustrated, did
Yeah.
everything he could right there.
To give him the wide open 3. But that kind of shows you why Ward and Marcus takes most of the shots for them.
Davis to Lockett in the open court.
Oh, be careful.
Lockett finds a wide open Davis.
Yeah, that one you can take.
Davis with a career best 14 points. And that will just
That's
about do
probably
it.
going to do it, yeah. No foul here.
Spivey Word for 3. All right, partner, we're going to have our player of the game. Who we giving our player of the game to for the Jaguars?
Oh, wow.
I like Kevin Davis, one of his first starts of the season. Career best, I believe, 14 points, and he was good on the glass.
Yeah. I'll go with that. The second shots, he kept the ball alive. They needed good energy, and that's what I think at the end of the day.
I mean, 11 players were in the box score for Southwestern, so a lot of options to choose from.
Yeah, but that's the difference in the game is they got more people involved, and they got more contributions from more people, where Palomar relied basically on 2 people.
Yeah, it was Word with 25, Marcus with 16. So nearly 65% of their points came from those 2 guards.
Right. And truth be told, I can see why those guys take most of the shots. They need to.
Yeah.
Those are their scores.
Southwestern improves to 8-10. Palomar drops to 6-11. We're going to go down on the floor to catch up with Kevin Davis.
Let's go, good job.
And we're now joined center court by Kevin Davis, career best 14 points. You got the start today.
Yeah.
Energy was there for you.
Yeah, for sure. Coach told us to go out, have fun, and play. Helped me build my confidence. So I just went out and showed out.
Back and forth action in the first half, but the way you guys started that second half, was something I haven't seen all season.
Yeah, we finally got the energy, so hopefully we can bring it on Wednesday when we play Kiwamaka. Hopefully we get the same energy and keep going.
And it was the defense that created the energy, right? All those turnovers to start the second half.
Yeah, we started with defense first. I'm tired.
Yeah, Scott, you have any questions?
Yes. So did you feel that you had an advantage in the paint?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Shoot, they wasn't really boxing out, so.
Yeah, and I felt that you guys play better when your defense is better. It helps your offense out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Everything started with defense. Without no defense, then, none.
Yeah.
So looking forward, what do you guys have to, other than the defense, what do you guys have to continue to do better to keep this success rolling for you guys?
Keep playing with teammates, believing in each other, hit the right open man for the jump shots, and then hopefully keep crashing boards, get offensive rebound, get our second opportunity, and then he get their shots up.
I always enjoy asking these players, where do you see yourself fitting in? Like, where do you see yourself excelling and benefiting the team at its best?
Defense and rebounds, for sure.
Yeah, you were on the glass all night. That was the one thing that stood out to me.
Exactly.
And then I looked at the box score. I was like, dang, he already has 10 points. Now you have 14 points. I want to say it was probably a double-double. You think you had at least 10 boards tonight?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Yeah.
So you played for this program a couple years ago. You're out due to injury. How nice does it feel to be back?
It feels real good to be back. Yeah. I'm glad I can help my teammates, help them out with the win tonight. And hopefully I can bring more energy, and hopefully we keep going on our wins.
I know for a lot of people, once they stop playing and they're done, do you have any inspiring words for those individuals who feel like their career's over?
Just keep working. Just keep working at it. Just don't give up dreams. Just keep going. Don't let nobody trying to shut you down or nothing. Just keep going.
Kevin Davis, our player of the game. Southwestern wins this one tonight.
Good job, man.
78-68. They improved to 8-10 on the season. 3-3 in PCAC play. For my partner Scott Catlin, my producer and cameraman Pablo Espinal, I'm Bo Furtick signing off. Until Wednesday, we'll see you here at the Den. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.